Hey, what is up, guys? This is Spotcreature, and I am back with another commentary. And before I get started on my life story, I'm just gonna tell you why I haven't been doing as many commentaries, and yeah, what's going on in my life. Alright, so yeah, I haven't been doing as much commentaries because, like, I've got a wicked busy sports schedule, and I'm a sophomore in high school, and I'm a part of, I think, 3 sports, but not all at the same time. But like right now I have golf and hockey going, but I've got hockey going for 2 different programs. High school hockey hasn't started yet, but every Wednesday I have hockey practice for my midget level team, and then I have practice at 6 o'clock in the morning with this figure skater who's supposed to make you skate better or whatever. I don't know, my dad's making me do it, but that is why I have not been doing as much commentaries. I just haven't had the time or the energy. As you can probably hear, I'm kind of sick, but that is not stopping me from doing this commentary. And I'd like to apologize for the quality of this video. It's kind of crappy, but I'm getting a new capture card soon. I'm either going to save up for the Hoppage or whatever, or I'm going to get the Roxio game cap. If you guys have any suggestions, please leave them in the comments. If you would like me to save up, it would probably take longer for me to get good quality videos out. Or if you just want me to go ahead and get the Roxio, which I can probably get in about a week. All I need is like 20 bucks towards it. And if you guys are feeling nice, you can donate to my PayPal. But you don't have to. Alright, but I'm gonna start with this life story. And I think it was back in about, I want to say 6th or 7th grade, something like that, you know. But yeah. So this kid, he's on my hockey team now. I'm not picking on him or anything, but he's pretty well liked now. But back in like his 7th and 6th grade days, you know, he wasn't the coolest kid, and no one really wanted him at their birthday party. But of course, my mom, being the person she is, you know, be kind to everyone, all that BS. Alright, so my mom makes me invite him, to my, I think it was like 13th birthday or something like that. I don't even remember. But yeah, she makes me invite him to, I think it's my last birthday party I had, but yeah, she makes me invite him, and I can't remember what we did. I think it was just a sleepover or something. And so he's at our house, and we're all, you know, just chilling, playing video games, all that good stuff. And he's being annoying as usual. But there comes a time where it's about like 2 o'clock. You know, he went to bed before everyone else, which you guys should know. That's a huge mistake at a sleepover. You know, you just don't do that, because if you fall asleep well before everyone else, you know, you're definitely gonna get something done to you, you know. But, yeah, this kid made that stupid mistake, and, I don't know if he knew that he wasn't very well liked, but I honestly don't know how this kid could not pick up on the signals. But yeah, this kid apparently didn't think he was non-well liked or whatever, but whatever. So this kid goes to bed, and obviously he brings a sleeping bag because there's no way we had enough beds to sleep all these kids. But yeah. So he's got this bright red sleeping bag, which was flaming. But yeah, so he goes to bed, and we're awake for like an hour before we think of this. And honestly, I think it's one of the dumbest ideas I've ever had. You know, it's just not. I don't know where I came up with this shit. I really don't, but it makes for a good story, so I really don't care. But yeah, so I get this crazy idea. We're all trying to, you know, put whipped cream on his hand, tickle his face. That'd be pretty cool, man. You know, we're all trying to think of something good to do, but no one really could think of anything. I think we were out of whipped cream at the time. No idea. But yeah, so I have this great idea to, you know, maybe we could just go all out, just go ham on this kid. And so I'm like, yo, why don't we put mayonnaise in his sleeping bag? And everyone looks at me with that grin like, oh, yeah, we're doing it. So I take the Cane's mayonnaise and I bring it upstairs. Alright, so this kid is sleeping, and we start pouring the mayonnaise into his sleeping bag. Alright, now this is where it gets bad, because obviously this is not a good idea. But, alright, so we're pouring the mayonnaise in the sleeping bag, and I have 2 dogs, and one of them just will eat anything that's edible. And yeah, I think you can kind of see where this is going. And it was kind of like around his legs and his, yeah, around his legs and knees, and that's where we put the mayo. And you know, the dog kind of crawled in his sleeping bag and, you know, just started eating the mayonnaise. And obviously this kid felt the dog licking his legs or whatever the hell that dog was doing. And he wakes up and he gets out of the sleeping bag, and there is mayo covering his pants. And so we hear the commotion and we go in the other room, and I can't forget the image of him standing up with all that mayo, and then the dog eating with his, like, the dog was in the sleeping bag. He wasn't even gonna, like, go at it from the outside. The dog was in the sleeping bag, and he was eating all that mayo, and that kid had the most pissed off look on his face. Oh, I almost feel like a dick for doing this, but you know, I didn't really have any common sense back then. So in the morning, we didn't think this kid would tell, but honestly, I don't know what I was thinking there either. Obviously, the kid's gonna tell my parents that we put mayonnaise in his sleeping bag. And you know, my dad just kinda, I don't think he's really mad. You know, it's kinda like one of those situations where you know your parents wanna laugh, but you know, they don't wanna look like a bad parent. So my dad just kinda gave me that look. And in the morning, I think he slept on a blanket that night, but in the morning, like, there's this giant grease stain in his sleeping bag, so we had to scrub it with, like, friggin' Clorox or whatever, and that took us about, like, 30 minutes to get that stain out. Then my mom had to go through the wash, and this kid's mother, she is, like, crazy, like, psycho. And she finds out about it, and you know, she didn't really say anything to our faces, but you know, she didn't really ever talk to us again after that. Yeah, I really, I really feel bad for that kid, what we did to him that day, but, you know, I don't know what I was even thinking. But, yeah, that was a pretty crazy party that night. It's not like we partied hard, got drunk and all that, you know, it was just crazy, like, 6th grade pranks and stuff. But, yeah. Well, now I'm gonna change topics. I'll still talk, I'm gonna describe the gameplay here a little bit. This is, a game from my friend, Flyaway Fan. He's 10th Prestige level 50, like a boss. He quit playing, but, this is one of his old clips. This kid totally kicks it into clutch mode after, like, the first round. You know, he started off slow. Not necessarily slow, but, you know, just like a 29 and 10 round. And, he just totally goes ham in this overtime round or whatever the hell it is right now. And I think he racks up 3 or 4 chopper gunners, and I know he gets killed when he's won before a chopper gunner, like a dozen times. Like, it's crazy. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I got a story for you guys about the same kid, but he's on the Spalding High School hockey team, just like I am. But he's the goalie, and he's not necessarily the best goalie, but he's not the worst. But all the kids really did make fun of him last year when he's a freshman. And, so we have an away game in Exeter, and, you know, we have these lockers in our locker room, and you keep all your stuff in there, and you keep your bag in the bottom part of it, so when you go to away games, we don't use our bags for anything during high school season except for away games. So we have an away game, and we're all packing up our stuff, you know, we get into the bus, and like, most freshmen had to load the bus, but last year, everyone on the hockey team thought I was pretty dope, so I didn't do that. I just got my friend Brandon to do all that, you know. I say, yo, you like to do that? Go ahead. But, the kid actually said he liked doing it, so I was like, oh, sweet, I don't. So, I think we got a deal working out here. But, yeah, I never had to load any of the bags. But this kid, we're like, I think 10 minutes away from the rink, and this kid comes to the back of the bus where I'm sitting, and he goes, hey, Tanner, I think I forgot my skates. I was like, Monroe, that's your own problem, dude. And I'm not gonna say this kid's first name, because I'm not gonna, like, expose him or whatever, you know, but this kid was, like, freaking out, and we get there, and sure enough, the kid forgot his skates at the rink back in Rochester, and we're, like, 45 minutes away, and his parents are at work, and there is no way he is getting those skates. And, yeah, this kid was gung-ho on playing this game, too. So, he tries to go to the, front desk and ask the pro shop. Actually, no, not even the pro shop. There's this pure hockey store in the arena. It's a real nice arena, and, it has its own hockey store in it. So he tried to go in there and ask them if he could borrow a pair of their skates. And obviously, they're not going to let him. And they didn't. And he had to go without playing that game. And he was out of luck. And he became the joke. That became the joke of the locker room for the rest of the season, you know. Monroe, do you have your skates? Do you have your skates? Everyone would ask him. Even if we're going out for practice and he's like about ready to walk on the ice. Hey, do you got your skates? Yeah, that kid, he is, you know, this is one of the things I talk about often, but there's a difference between dumb and numb. Dumb is just being, like, not, being stupid. Like, you're not, you just don't really know as much as a normal person should. But this kid's smart, but he doesn't use his brain. That's numb. That's the difference between dumb and numb. You know, I can be a little numb sometimes. Like, you know, my parents will be like, hey, let the dog out. And I'll, like, I'll hook the dog up and I'll leave him inside and forget to hook him out. I mean, that's not dumb. That's numb. Yeah, I really put a lot of work into this commentary. As you can see, I've been talking for like friggin' 15 minutes straight, which isn't really easy. And trying to think of topics, and talk about those topics for about 19 minutes. But I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't be one of those people that, you know, oh, I don't really like this kid, so let's just freaking troll it up. You know, you suck. I could do better.
You know, this gameplay sucks. I can totally, like, go 154 and 30. Like, really? Why would you waste my time? You just wasted 19 minutes of my life. Oh my god.
I hope you like my troll voice right there, but that's pretty much what people do. I honestly don't see how people have the time to just fucking sit there and, like, just talk smack over YouTube when you won't even, like, meet the person in real life. You know, these people just, they just troll it up. What more can I say? You know, but, I mean, I guess if that's what you like to do, if that's how you want to spend your life, you know, just sitting on YouTube's comment boxes and, you know, just trolling. Well, that's how you can spend your life, I guess, but I certainly wouldn't recommend it, you know. I guess I'll talk a little bit about this teacher that's been giving me trouble, and then I'll be done. Alright, so I have Spanish 2 this year. I took Spanish 1 in 8th grade, which was an option at our school, but you don't, you can move directly on to Spanish 2 freshman year, but I really didn't want to do that, because you didn't get a credit for it 8th grade year, so I was just like, yeah, I'll take an easy test. But, so I have Spanish 2, and this lady that I'm stuck with, her last name is Man. That should just say something right there. But this lady has a problem with everything. I have a pair of Beats by Dre headphones. I wear them around my neck. I don't even wear the cord sometimes when I'm in school. And she threatens to take them away the first day of school. Yeah. You can already tell this lady's a jerk. I'll talk more about her in my next commentary because I'm kind of running out of time here. But I hope you enjoyed the gameplay. Please give it a like, favorite, show it to your friends. I'm really trying to get this YouTube partnership. It'd help me out a lot. Thanks, guys, for watching. It really means a lot. And peace. Spotcreature.